Hello. Welcome. I am Gabrielle Victoria, and this is my channel, so welcome back, or welcome for the first time. I'm really excited you're here, so thanks for stopping by. Like, subscribe. So let's get into it. This is the very first episode of a segment that's going to be called Sip and Tip Tuesdays. And Sip and Tip Tuesdays is really exciting because it's a short segment, but it's going to be packed with what I hope to be some really great tips, some life hacks, some motivation, and maybe just some practical everyday to-dos. So that's the tip part. And the sip part is we're going to be having something to drink while we do it. And hopefully the drink corresponds and correlates with what we're talking about, okay? So Sip and Tip Tuesdays begins now. Today's tip, the category is self-care. Okay, now self-care is super important to me, and to coincide with self-care, I think the perfect drink is water. Water is God's liquid life. Everything has water, and everything needs water. Water is good for your skin, it's good for your body, it's good for the air, it's good for the trees, it's good for everything. And so when we think about what's good for us, self-care, I couldn't think of a better beverage. So, on to our tips. I hope you guys are ready for it. Tip number 1 for self-care. Speak kindly to yourself. Now, what does that mean? Of course I'm going to speak kindly to myself. Well, life happens, and I know so many things throughout our day, they're quick to annoy us or quick to rattle us. And if it's our fault, then sometimes we come down on ourselves so hard for either making a mistake or just talking to ourselves negatively or harshly. It doesn't even have to be harsh words more than it is harsh tones. So speak kindly to yourself. Replace those negative words and harsh tones with compassion and compliments and affirmative tones and things that make you feel positive. If you don't want anyone else saying it to you, maybe you shouldn't say it to you either. And I had to correct myself. I know a lot of times I was quick to jump in, girl, that was dumb. Why did you do that? That was weak. But no, I had to correct myself and change the words and change the tones. And ultimately, it taught myself that you're doing the best you can. You're gonna be all right. Keep it going. Keep learning. You're gonna be fine. We got you if no one else does. So take this break, take it easy on yourself, and be nice. Be nice to yourself. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is reward yourself. Now this is one of my favorites. It's becoming a fan favorite. Because reward yourself means at least once a day, you need to do something that you love. Whether it's your favorite place, your favorite snack, your favorite song, your favorite movie, your favorite person, your favorite hobby, anything that you love, reward yourself. If it's a guilty pleasure, something that's positive and legal, but something that makes you happy, it brings a smile to your face, it brings you joy and good energy, do that. And if you can't do it once a day, you have to do it at least for every major win, because you deserve it, you're worth it, and I guarantee it will change the trajectory of your day. So reward yourself. That's tip number 2. Tip number 3, rest yourself. Anyone that knows me knows that I have taken this rule to the nth degree. Rest yourself is this: you need to take a power nap at least once a day, no longer than 30 minutes. And that is scientifically proven, because guess what? I have news for you. People who take power naps, not long, exasperating, slothful hibernations. Power nap. They're more alert, they're more patient, they have better reaction times, they're more efficient, they learn quicker, and they're healthy. Rest yourself is tip number 3. Tip number 4, protect yourself. Now, on to a more serious note, protecting yourself is absolutely critical. My mom actually gave this one to me right before I did this segment, and she said, manage the noise. And it's a phrase that I think packs a lot of power. Managing the noise means you're in control of your message, you're in control of your input. Moment of silence for all the negativity in the world. Moment of silence for all the bad news, for all the gossip, for all the shade, and it's all over our timelines, it's all over our Instagram feeds, it's everywhere. So you have to manage that. Otherwise, it will drown you out. all the noise that's going on up here, the situations that are happening, the nuisance coworkers, the boss that won't get off your back, the friends that's not doing what they're supposed to do, the spouse or the significant other that is working your last nerve. Manage the noise. Also with that, part of managing the noise is taking control and minding your business, right? It ain't easy. Or is it? Minding your business is astounding, the benefits that it has in your life, because it de-stresses you, it de-burdens you, it helps you manage the noise, it quiets you, it keeps you at peace. And I promise you, it is one of the best forms of self-care. I just came off of a 2-month sabbatical from social media after being on it nonstop. And I really only started getting back on it for my birthday, which was last Wednesday. But I also wanted to bring you guys this channel, so I'm back on. But during those 2 months, it helped me tremendously to manage the noise, to focus on some things that I really wanted to do, some inputs that I probably needed more so than social media. And it helped me to reevaluate the things that I want around me, the things that I want in my space, the things that I want revolving in my atmosphere. So, number 4, protect yourself. Tip number 5, not 10, 5. Train yourself. I challenge you to add 1 consistent action item each day to your routine, and do that one thing every single day at the same time. If you do something each day that's productive, or something that is going towards your goals, or something that you love to do, ultimately over time, your demeanor changes and your outlook and your perspective, they open up and they change, and you feel ultimately better. So one of the things that I incorporated into my daily routine, especially on this quarantine, was exercise. Lord knows me and exercise have a hate-hate relationship. Don't like it at all. But I began walking every day, and I love the scenery of walking around my neighborhood. Or I would get on the floor and do some floor exercises for like 10 minutes. But I did something every single day that kept me active. And if I couldn't exercise that day, I did something else, which was cook. And cooking became very therapeutic for me. And I began to train myself to do those things every single day, and it adds to my skill set, it adds to my repertoire of things I can do. But for you, it could be learning something every day, or reading something every day, or exercising every day. But find something that you can incorporate every day to your routine, discipline yourself enough to do it, and hopefully that discipline will turn into a new habit, a new skill, a new talent, a new gift, and maybe even a new stream of income. So, self-care, these are my 5 tips. Like I said, they're not an extensive list. There is so much more to self-care than just these 5. But I hope that in these 5, you guys can find something for you. Share with me what you like to do for self-care. I'd love to hear it, because I'm all about it. We'll drink on that. If you guys have any tips of your own that work for you, if you guys have anything that you want to add to Sip and Tip Tuesdays that you want to cover and you want to hear from, send them to me. Email them to me at iamgabriellevictoria@gmail.com. It's a brand new email, so I almost forgot it. iamgabriellevictoria@gmail.com. Or just listen to me in the comments. I'll be watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. I can't wait to see you guys next week. And like and subscribe. Talk to you later.